What is up, YouTube? I'm back with another video, and guys, this is going to be our Richmond Raceway recap from the spring race. It was a blast. It surpassed my expectations, and of all the with that being said, with all the races that we were to, we went 3 weekends in a row, 3 for 3. We went to Richmond, Martinsville, and Bristol. I didn't get that many autographs at Richmond, probably the least out of all 3 races, but it still surpassed my expectations, and I'll show you why here shortly. We'll start off with some pickups from a vendor outside the track. That was there at the McDonald's in Richmond. They have their parking lot there. They have some vendors set up selling merchandise, and I was able to find 3 die casts. The guy has a special going on, 3 for $20, which came out to less than $7 a piece. One I got autographed at Bristol. You'll see later on in that haul video, but I'll show you the other 2. Picked up this Chase Briscoe High Point car. Really nice. I'm going to try to get that signed here in the fall. And a Martin Truex Jr. Bass Pro. So that is awesome to get those. And that's regular merchandise out of the way. I'll start with some autographs. Got Ryan Vargas there on his Prism. Always awesome to see this guy. He is very cool. He will chat with you. You know, some of the guys will just sign and go on about their way. But Ryan's a cool guy. I recommend meeting him if you guys can. Justin Haley. We see him at the Trackside Live there in the DC Solar Grounds, Fan Grounds, I should say. He was cool. And Christopher Bell. Got him on this 2020 Dawn Russ. And guys, I want to get into a few things that happened while we were there. We are season ticket holders, Richmond Nation Live. So they were running a thing where if you are a season ticket holder, you have the opportunity to ride in the pace car around the track for a couple laps, and we did that, and that was awesome. I never thought I'd ever get the chance to do something like that. But before that, it was really cool down there at Richmond, even for the Xfinity and Cup race. It was really chilly after the race, and during the race, I should say. So that's why we didn't stay afterwards. We would have normally stayed afterwards and try to get some. Well, I'm telling you guys wrong. I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm getting into Martinsville. It was really cold for Martinsville. I'll put it that way. Richmond, we did get into Victory Lane, and that's where I had the most luck getting autographs. But Martinsville was really cold. We didn't stay after any of the races for Martinsville, try to get any autographs. It's just too cold, and we didn't think the drivers would hang around very long. But talking about Richmond, get back to that. Before we got into the pace car to do to ride around the track there for a couple of laps, some guys came out there from nearby the pace cars that were, and they had these video cameras, and they were asking me questions about the Miami Dolphins, because I had a Miami Dolphins throwback starter coat on. I didn't know who it was at the time until I got into the pace car, and we started around, and the guy that was driving, he's like, "Do you know who was just talking to you?" I was like, "Not really. Kind of thought it was somebody famous, but I really wasn't sure." He's like, "That's Chris Long." And if you guys know who Chris Long is, he played for the Rams, the Patriots. I think there was another team. And he was a very, very, very good defensive player for Virginia Cavaliers. So that was neat. That was a little tidbit there from Richmond that I didn't get a chance to get the guy's autograph, but it was fun. Get on to some more autographs. Richard Brickmeyer is the track president, but this is going to be his last year. And you know how they have the different displays and stuff. The one display you could you pick up the ball with the claw hand. You guys probably seen those machines. You can pick a prize, and I won on that, so I end up getting an envelope with some pit stop bucks, which I used all of them but one. So I saved one to get signed by the track president. And the reason why I decided to get this, it says expires 12/31/22, and this is his last year being the president of the track. So I thought it would be neat to get something like that signed. So I got that. And let's see here. Save that till I get into the Victory Lane stuff. Got some hero cards, couple hero cards here signed. This first one, I only got a couple signatures on this. This is the 2022 card for Richmond Raceway that the Richmond Nation holders get. I got Christopher Bell and Bubba Wallace, who was doing the Trackside Live Q&A. The next one is on the last year's card, which I was trying to get some more signatures. I had only gotten one on mine, and that was Matt DiBenedetto, which I think I showed. But I got a bunch more signatures, and it's really hard to get signatures there at Richmond. Have to be in the right place at the right time and have the DC Solar Grounds fans pass, unless you're going to see drivers at different displays. Sometimes they'll have them at their merchandise hauler signing, but you don't know. It's just a crapshoot who's going to be there around the track. But if anybody has any advice for getting autographs there at Richmond, just let me know. Got a bunch of guys on this. I was able to get some pretty good ones. I'll show you guys. Got, I think this is Bubba Wallace up here. Kyle Larson. Got him. Chris Boucher. Anthony Alfredo, which I think I got twice on this one. I think. I'm not 100% sure. Got Tyler Reddick there. Chase Briscoe. Daniel Suarez. See some other guys here. Can't remember some of them, but that's pretty much the ones I got on this one here. I think I don't know if that's Corey LaJoy there or not. That might be Corey LaJoy, but that is that one there. And I got another one here that my girlfriend was working on. She's got a lot of the same signatures on that one that I got here. Richard Childress there. Bubba Wallace, I believe. Anthony Alfredo. Chris Boucher. Eric Almirola. I think that was Sheldon Creed, maybe. Tyler Reddick. Kyle Larson. And I think that's Corey LaJoy. Landon Castle. Just a bunch on this. Got it pretty much filled up. So that's that for those. Let's see what we got next. So we'll get on to Victory Lane. Guys, it's pretty awesome. I took 3 cars, 3 124 scales, not knowing if I'm going to see these guys or not, or if they're even going to win the race, and was able to get 2 of them signed. 2 of them were race winners. And that gets me into the first one. I hadn't had this car long, but ended up buying it before we went to any races this year, just because I think this guy is going to be a force to be reckoned with. I mean, he has showed that he can produce in the Xfinity series. And whatever your opinion is, you know, some people say, well, anybody can win with that equipment, but you have to apply it. You have to do it. You know, there's been a lot of guys that have had good equipment that don't have the results to show, but I was able to get this signed by Ty Gibbs at Victory Lane. He doesn't have the best autograph, but I think I got a decent one on this car. He did sign with the black Sharpie there. You can see it there. See if I can get a better shot of it on the windshield. Not too sure. Might have been better to sign right there, but it's okay. I'll take it. His autographs, my gosh, can be pretty rough. But one thing I noticed, which when I was there in Victory Lane, I did have this car off the base. This car in particular, I can't talk for a lot of the others, but this car felt really cheap. I don't know if it's because it's an Xfinity ride car or not, but compared to the other one I got signed, I mean, this car felt cheaply made. It felt more like a toy than a collectible. Just my opinion. But we'll get on to the cup part, and it was awesome. I did get some confetti from Victory Lane 2022 at Richmond. And if you guys don't know, the race winner was Denny Hamlin, but I'm going to show, finally was able to get Joe Gibbs' autograph. Got some of these. One of these came from the fan grounds where we had seen him, and then the other one I got at Victory Lane. I think my girlfriend even got one. So I mean, by gosh, 2 Joe Gibbs autographs on his tracks that he gives out. But guys, I could not, you know, expect this car to turn out any better than it did. Denny Hamlin won, and there was like 2 or 3 of us that were there with stuff at Victory Lane, and he noticed that we had some things, and he's like, guys, I will sign, but I have to go down here and do this interview first. So we followed him down to the media center and waited patiently, and I think there were 7 of us there waiting, which is not very many. You don't know if they're actually going to come out and sign or not, or if they're just going to go out a different way and leave. But Denny was a man of his word that night, and after his interview, which took a while, but we were in conversation with some of the people there, and was able to get this car signed, and it did turn out awesome. He had a black Sharpie. He came out with a Sharpie, but I had this copper metallic Sharpie, which that thing was money. That thing is money. I'm telling you, guys, check this out. Then he signed with it. Check out that autograph, guys. No bubbling. I mean, I couldn't ask for it to turn out any better than that. And I didn't know at the time, which this is his Rookie of the Year car, when I was standing there holding this car, and this car, the VIN number is 3. The 3rd one off the line. But this car feels so much more solid, and it feels more like a collectible, way more like a collectible than that Ty Gibbs did. I mean, you're holding this car in my hand, waiting for Denny Hamlin. This car felt like it was, you know, a collectible. Didn't feel cheap, but man, that is just an awesome signature. And we was able to get a picture with Denny as well. So say what you want to about the guy, but he was awesome there at Richmond. And I guess winning might change your attitude. But I know last fall at Martinsville, with the deal with Alex Bowman, I mean, my gosh, fans were really getting on his case, to put it mildly, after that dust up. But thanks, Denny, for signing that. And thanks, Ty Gibbs. Thanks to Ty Gibbs for taking the time to sign the other car. But guys, this is my Richmond Raceway haul from 2022 spring. And I hope you guys enjoyed seeing the stuff I got signed. And thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.